Goodest morning, goodest morning. Let me tell y'all something. I called a killer today. Early, I should have got in, but I didn't even trade it, but I called it. Just want to say that. Just want to say that. It's gold buys. Kids in the background. I'll handle that in a second. I'm a little under the weather. You might be able to hear my voice. But yeah, I was trying to catch these gold buys. Didn't get to enter when I wanted to. But I will erase all this shit and show y'all how I saw the trade here in a second. Give me 1 second. I'm not even sharing my screen like I was supposed to be. Okay. 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 I'm sorry. This is the markup that I have. It is Tuesday. I had these markups for this by early. As you can see, I had these markups. These are markups I put up before every session. I'll put these up when I'm done with this live. I'll make these same marks. So let me erase everything. All right. So let me go to hourly. I like higher time frames, as you know, if you watched my lives before. So first thing I do, I should have been up at 5, but like I said, I'm under the weather. Feeling a lot better today. The bitch still going up. Anyway, so when I make my marks, something right there. Let me take the sessions off too, real quick. So I'll go find that 2 a.m. candle first. It's right there. Boom. I'm show you all the markups that I make. I make the 2 a.m. candle, and I'll show you why. I mark the 7 a.m. candle. That's my first trade of the day, which I call a 7 a.m. push. 8:30, I mark as to not be in the market as this market open, and I try not to be in a trade during market open because there's a lot of volatility, a lot of manipulation. But there was news today which affected it a bit. But the most effective thing was this election. People are, on the fence about certain things, and gold is a safe haven. So people are putting cash into it. So I mark that up, and then 9 a.m. I make my loaded trade, which would have been that buy right there. I would have been in the buy a long time ago. I'll show you why here in a second. But that would have been my loaded trade, which I'm marked green, and then I like to be out of the trades. My trading day I like my trading day to be done by 11 a.m. or earlier. So those were the markups that I had. They were just written out. I had 2 a.m. candle ranger, 7 a.m., 8:30, 9, and 11:30 in session. That's just what I had before. That's what you saw. The other markups are as follows. So we had to look for our confluence. I don't have my RSI up. I did. So first confluence I'm looking for, if I was trading at 7 in the morning, would have been this 2 a.m. candle ranger right here. So I like to go with the 2 or the 3, mostly the 2, and then we'll mark that up, right? And I'll show you why. So at the top of the wick, top of the candle, bottom of the candle. These 2 points offer buy side liquidity and a sell side liquidity, right? So at 6:37 a.m., just as a confluence. Hold on, y'all. I gotta handle something. Um, uh, like I was saying, uh, so mark up the 2 a.m. candle ranging, top and the bottom are used for buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity. At 6:30, 7 o'clock, if price is below, it usually means it's going up. If price is above, it usually means it's going down. I'm not saying this is every time, but it's one of my confluences, one of my signals for a bias. So if it's below, usually if it's below, the sell side liquidity is going up. If it's above, it's coming down. I use that 2 a.m. for that range. At 6:30, as you can see, price was below. It was going up, but it's below. It does not matter. It's below it. If I would have waited for my 7 a.m. push trade to come in, make my analysis, I can see that most likely it may go up. I don't have to initiate a buy or anything like that, but it's a confluence, as well as RSI pointing upward, a bit oversold, but it's upward. The MA is a bit up, and as well, just the overall range of price is up. Now you can go off that. You can go off of, if I even go just up 30. If we once again take out all the drawings, right? If we just go top down analysis for while we just mark up where support and resistance may be currently. Where does it hit the top most? Where does it hit the bottom most? You can see it, obviously. And we don't need to know about yesterday or anything like that. We need to know about today. So 12 a.m. to now, you could have went off of a simple support and resistance breakout right here. You know, it's ping ponging off the support and resistance. But once it broke out, that's an obvious buy as well. Now we had news. It was all bad. This is all confluences for a buy. Bad dollar news. More bad dollar news. This was moderately good. The range here is a bit good. It probably had if there was a dip in price, it came from this. But this is also bad, so it wasn't enough. So I hope you were able to see that. I'm not even sure if you were able to see me share that part of the screen. But yeah. All buy signals. And had I taken that buy at 7 and just stayed in, what was it here? Like I said, this candle closes at 7 a.m. Candle closes bearish. I would have taken my trade around 7:30. Right here. 7:30 candle closes. It's 8 a.m. candle. I don't like to be in trades at 8:30. So 8, I can still take a trade. So I could have waited. Like I said, it was below that sell side liquidity at the 2-hour candle. So I could have waited, or I could have pressed the button, or I could have waited for this breakout. You know, it was a lot of buy signals, a lot of shit. It's still going up. I don't want to get into anything right now. It's a little late in the session for me. So I just want to show how I went about it and the mindset I see. I like to do it. I do it quickly. It's like I don't even necessarily need to do too much. It's like if I'm going to trade at 7, then I don't need to be up till 6:55. If unless I'm at the gym, I come back home. But yeah, man, got these even here. Probably says, let me see. Let's read. Let's read a little something. Read a little something. See, gold rises to a record early on safe haven buying ahead of the U.S. elections. It's all there's a lot of political tensions. There's a lot of geopolitical tensions. War shit. Gold traded at a record high early on Tuesday, supported by safe haven buying ahead of the November 5th U.S. election, even as the dollar and yields rose. Gold for December delivery was last seen up $9 above the October 22nd record, close to 27.59. The rise comes amid an uncertain economic outlook as the U.S. election nears, with polls seeing a tight race between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, who has promised a radical tariff policy that could upend global trade. Gold trades up the week despite deflating risk premiums elsewhere, confirming the focus remains the U.S. election, especially the prospect of a Trump 2.0, as it may bring greater policy disruption, trade tariffs, and increasing geopolitical risks. Saxo Bank noted. So, I mean, it's a lot of, you know, shit going on. But for us, it don't mean shit but making money. You have to know what's going on in the world to do this job. And that's not the best part. You know a lot of shit that you wish you didn't know. But we make money off that shit, right? So let's go to the 1 hour. This was the high, the previous high for gold right here. So we broke new highs, which means eventually there will be a big sell, but it's just gonna go back up. But yeah, man, that's how I saw it. That's how I make this strategy prominent every day. Actually, let me share this live. Let me share this real quick with my students. Yeah, you can see even just going off just support and resistance, we got a great trade, man. Great trade, just support and resistance alone. You could just wait it since 9 or 8 a.m. As soon as it broke there, it broke, came down, get your entry. Little dip. Uh-huh. 30. Just trying to want to do anything, but I'm feeling the sell here, but only because new highs, new lows. But I'm probably not going to do anything today. Just going to keep it safe. Just wanted to show you guys how I go about the strategy. Um, So, like I said, just selling. I mean, eventually you'll be able to read these charts, these markets like a book. This is futures, but it's the same for Forex if you were trading gold. You know, or you look up what's going on in the world. If you want to invest in gold, you would know that it's this critical time. Gold's never been at these highs before. It's never been worth this much. But gold is always going to be the currency of the world. Dollar's done. It's been done. But yeah, we're going to sell off here. Probably hit this area and bounce back up. But I'm not doing a damn thing. You feel me? We're gonna keep it cool. We're gonna prepare for tomorrow and review today. So tomorrow is Wednesday. We do have NFP this week, so people will be scarce with their trades. People will be what's the word I'm looking for? I had it on the tip of my tongue. But they will be just holding back on the trades as you'll be able to tell. It's always like that with NFP. The week after NFP is pretty slow. So we're gonna try to go big these next few days. So Wednesday, 4 a.m. I'll be up by 5. I'll be trying to capitalize on these events and news. I got news at 7:15, 7:30, 9 a.m., 9:30. So I'll make sure I'm up. And I'll probably be going live that day. But like I said, that's what I saw today. I could easily remove the drawings and show you the shit again quickly. Like, okay, 2 a.m. First thing we do, find a 2 a.m. candle range. 2 a.m. right here. All you gotta do is box it out. Top weight. Nope. They've been right there, right? So 7 a.m. If I get up at 7 or 6:55, right here, 6:30, 7. So I'm getting up around this area this time. This isn't here yet. I see that price is below this sell side liquidity. It's one confluence. That's one reason to buy. That's one. I can wait. 7:30 is 8. It's also point of resistance. I can note that. It's bouncing off here a lot. Bounce, bounce, bounce. These areas aren't hitting here, but it's still bouncing. So once this candle closes bearish and this one opens bullish, I can stay out of a trade, or I can use this area here as resistance, using this line as the obvious resistance line. And I can stay out until it breaks it and get into a buy. It comes back down. You see that? It comes back down. It's a lot of that does happen a lot. You think you're getting in, you're good. You gotta get in here. You could have got in right here or right here. And it comes back down and you're like, oh, and you get out. But then it continues because of this all the confluences. That's one. Support and resistance is 2. You have this RSI pointing up. That's 3. MA pointing up. That's 4. The trend is up. That's 5. You have bad dollar news for the most part. That's 6. All reasons to buy. Geopolitical tensions. Everything is telling you to buy, even without the technicals. You have to have the technicals, but yeah, man, that's how I see it every morning. Don't predict the market, you dance with the market. That is my saying. I'm copywriting that shit. Dance with the market, man. Never think you can predict it. Never think you know everything. You know, I'm working multiple accounts now, so don't forget to join the Discord. As you can see, I did put the live in the Discord. We got students in there. Everybody's it's holiday time. people not into it as they once were, but we getting more students, we getting more interest, and um, I'm pretty proud of that. We're gonna keep it moving. So, like I said, we're gonna prepare for tomorrow. I'll show you how I'm just gonna prepare. Let's just take all the drawings off because I'm not trading. We're gonna find at 2 a.m. Market 7 a.m. 8:30 a.m. 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. I like to write them in. Just I don't know. I just like to. It helps me feel more organized and prepared. You gotta take this shit seriously. It's not a game. You make money off this is a career. This is a skill set that you shouldn't be taking lightly, especially if you know what you're doing. That's how I'll have it. That's how it'll be right there. You know, you could have went simply. This is even obvious. This just you could have went off just support and resistance, like just that. You could have went off just support and resistance, nothing else. Broke out, buy it right, buy it. You could have got waited for that breakout. You know it's gonna come back in. You had a re-entry. Could have bought when it broke. You could have bought. You know, if you were confident enough, you know it's not gonna break here. You know, if it wasn't going to break, you know, once it gets back up, you could have buy it there. You could have bought when it broke again. You could have bought when it got above this wick. It was all by signals. I just wasn't on the charts when I wanted to be because I'm under the weather. But tomorrow we will be going live again, showing you how I get down, showing you the strategy. The solid strategy works every time, man. If you just lock in, use these parameters to help you learn and sculpt your own strategy. Like I said, we was going to dip. Didn't I say we was going to dip and go back up? Didn't I say that? Yeah, no. Reading this bitch. I'm going for that first M next year. So this is a part of me documenting my journey. This is the Silis series. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate everybody who's watching, who's tapped in, who's joined the Discord. Please make sure you do that if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe and all that good YouTube type shit. But the Discord is in the bio in the description of this video. It's in all my bios on all my socials. Um, like I said, I got the SSS guide over here, plenty of education, handwritten by your boy. You know, so get your learning on. And I will be revamping the strategy and adding a new updated version. Even though what I have works, I have implemented newer things like that 2 a.m. candle, high side liquidity. So solid liquidity is something I've added recently. Um, So just be on the lookout for a new education. Spread the word about the Discord. If you know anyone interested in trading, uh, don't hesitate to send them my way. Um, I could have got into a trade about 5 minutes ago. That's all good though. Tomorrow we will be going crazy on them charts. Um, yeah, and then third, let's just see what the rest of the week holds. I used to trade Euro a lot. I might get back into that, but probably not. I feel like Thursday is going to be kind of slow. But then, of course, Friday. Got NFP. It's a very, very dangerous time. If you don't trade NFP, don't do it. Um, I recommend staying away or observing. Got news here. You got news here. Um, so man, this all day. But it's really these red folders. We really don't concern ourselves with anything besides the red folders. Um, so so yeah, man. That was today. That's how I saw things. Uh, Higher time frames for the win, man. I'm not a 1 minute time frame kind of guy. There's a lot of people who do the 1 minute time frame, 5 minute time frame type of thing. I might use those to get a little more surgical with my trades, but the higher time frames will keep you safer. Because it's really just a consolidation of those smaller ones. So it's better to just the lowest I like to go is 30. I'll go 15, but the lowest I like 30 is my favorite. If I had only used one time frame, it would be 30. And for the most part. So we got our markups for tomorrow. We will be up. So please join the live tomorrow. Like I said, join the Discord, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. My name is Silis. I do love this trading shit. Hope you learned something. We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good one. Have a goodest one. You feel me? Peace.